Welcome back to another Vibes and Frequencies video. My name is Nathan, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about tools of transformation, meaning the things that we can use and utilize in our lives to help us to transform, to help us on our spiritual path, and just being here right now in the most powerful and profound way that we can. And to smile. To just smile. This is what this video is about. So, as the unique vibration that you are, you manifested yourself into this reality. You were like, oh my gosh, it would be so cool to be a human. I'm going to go and I'm going to be this guy named Nathan. Boom, here I am. Now, based on my own vibration, my own expression, the person that I am being, there are certain things that take place in the physical reality that I will resonate with. Things that will be fundamentally so powerful and such an intense shift in my person and in my life. Now, what's really interesting is the things that resonate with me and will totally like blow my mind and quantum shift me into a whole new reality. These might be totally different things for you. The things that work for me might, for you, be like, I don't get it. Why does that, how'd that guy get anything out of this? It doesn't work for me. That's okay, because there's so many different tools. And like I said, based on your vibration, you actually have so many tools that you are going to use in your lifetime. There's so many tools that we all have access to. And what's cool is if something doesn't work for you, just put it down. And you could move on and find the next tool that's going to be just so awesome for you. So, specific tools that I'm going to be talking about in this video that are, of course, things that resonate with me, but I believe that these are things that hold the power and magnitude to apply to a vast majority of people. And if you found yourself watching this video, if you're watching this right now, that means you and I are of a vibration that's taking place on the same frequency. That's why we're here looking at each other. Hey, how's it going? So, it's likely that the things that I'm going to talk about will resonate with you. So, as everybody knows that's been following my channel, I talk about crystals sometimes. Now it's sometimes. I used to only talk about crystals. Crystals are profound tools of transformation for the vibration that I am. So this is a really powerful way that we can work with these tools. And the thing is yes, we are in this physical dimension of reality, but everything is energy. Absolutely everything is energy. Everything that's physical is energy. Everything that's energy exists in our dimension here physically to be interacted with. It's really, really cool. I think it's totally awesome. We live in such an awesome universe. It's freaking great. So the crystals hold this inherent energy to them. We can think of this as symbols which hold a certain kind of power, which as soon as when I go and I pick up my phenakite crystal here, it is a representation of an energy that I myself am bringing into my life. Now, we might perceive things as linear, but it's not true. Everything happens at once, and our human brain is perceiving everything and trying to understand it in this linear fashion. But when we consider that everything happens at once, consider the magnitude of this. That means that all the crystals that I'm ever going to have, I've already got that energy with me. All the profound tools I'll use, all the experiences that I have, all the relationships that I interact with, all of these things have already taken place. They've already happened. They're happening right now, and I have all this energy inside of me. So all that's happening when I go, for example, and pick up a crystal is I am unlocking this timeline. There are so many different infinite timelines taking place of all the different possibilities and probabilities that we could be. And as soon as I make a choice with my person and I buy a crystal and then I start working with it, it's like essentially me saying to the universe, I give you permission to unlock this energy and transform me and shift me into a new reality. And boom. And so it is. Because that's the nature of the universe we live in. A lot of people like to believe that they have no control and that they're subject to all the things that are happening to them. It's not true. Everything is happening for us. It's all for us, but we get to believe whatever we want because that's part of how cool our universe is. So crystals are a powerful tool of transformation that resonates with my person. And I'll go ahead and let you know that the two most profound crystals that resonate with me that have transformed me the most have been phenocite, and moldavite. That's why I got huge ones, is because they mean a lot to me, so I went ahead and I splurged. If you are somebody that resonates with crystals, I would love to hear from you what the most profound transformational one has been for you. Now, the next tools that I want to talk about that are also very profound, that I believe apply to a vast majority of the collective here on planet Earth as the humans that we are being, is psychedelics, okay? Now, I'm not intending to go ahead and inspire anybody to do this, but I mean, come on. I'm making a pretty pumped up video. I'm mentioning it. Of course, there's going to be some inspirational energy. Just make sure to do your research and look at your own information and feel what resonates with you. That's all that matters. Everyone else is just talking and experiencing our own realities. You and I are co-creating right now, but just make sure things resonate with you. You don't always take somebody else's word for it. You know what I'm trying to say? So this being said, that was my disclaimer. Psychedelics are another very profound tool of transformation that we can use. Now again, when we go ahead and take a psychedelic, we are literally affecting the chemical realm. There's all these different dimensions, okay? We've got energy, we've got the physical, the chemical. There's way more than that, but we're gonna go ahead and just leave it at that. So we've got all these different dimensions. And when we bring in a psychedelic substance, we are affecting the chemical realm. But anything that we treat as a teacher will in turn treat us, because, as I said earlier, as the universe works, so I say, so it is. So when I have used psychedelic substances, and when I do sometimes still, to be honest, they are tools that I use. You know, I'm not going to try to hide that on my channel anymore. These are things that when I use them, I take it very seriously. Not in a kind of steam coming out of my ears serious, but in a not party kind of way. Not just to get high, not to have like fun, but to look inward. And psychedelics are really powerful tools of transformation because in a sense, we are all a box that's like wrapped with all the wrapping paper. And all the wrapping paper is all the decisions that we've ever made about our personality and who we believe ourselves to be. Psychedelics, very aggressively sometimes, unwrap that box and show you what's inside of the box, right? And that can be very traumatic for some people if they're not ready for that, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Like I said, see what resonates with you, do your own research, but these are another profound tool of transformation. If you are somebody who has found this to be true for you as well, and you're comfortable sharing it below, I would love to hear from you a profound experience that you've had, however far you are personally willing to share it. So these are some tools, right? Now, there's all kinds of other tools, and as a matter of fact, if you think of anything, let me know. I'm all about tools of transformation and finding new ones, so hit me with your best shot, and I'll try to catch it. But this being said, I want to go ahead and integrate now into the video a concept that I learned. This is not my own original concept, okay? This is a concept that I learned from an entity known as Bashar, who is channeled by a human named Daryl Anka. I do recommend that you check out his stuff. It's very cool. He talks about this concept called permission slips. And after all my transformation, all the work I'm doing, all the realizations I've had, I 100% agree with Bashar, and so I'm speaking his truth as my own as well now. And it's permission slips. When we think about the universe, and we think about who we are, we realize we are the universe. we literally are, right? We are the universe. This being said, everything that's outside is actually inside, and everything that's inside is outside, right? As within, so without, as above, so below. This is, again, another quality of the nature of our universe that we are also blessed to be a part of here. Now, because of this, technically and literally speaking, everything is inside of you. All of these feelings, all the realizations you'll ever have, all these things are within you right now. We don't actually need anything. Excuse me. We don't actually need anything to unlock these feelings. We have them right now. Everything that we interact with in the physical dimension, whether it be crystals, whether it be going on a hike, whether it be having a transformational conversation with somebody, whether it be a psychedelic substance, all of these things are actually us interacting with ourselves, and they are simply permission. It's us giving permission to allow that feeling. For example, a lot of people give permission to the idea of having a really fancy house and a lot of money They give that permission to make them happy, right? They say, I will allow myself to be happy when I have this house and all these things. It's just a permission slip. They don't really want the house. They want to be the person who has it so they can feel the feeling. But guess what? The feeling is inside of us. We are the feeling factory. Look how cool this shirt is. We are the feeling factory. So nothing's coming from outside. It's all from within. And I thought for a while, at a certain place that I got to in my journey here, that knowing this and understanding and realizing it fully, that all the feelings are inside of me, I thought that it was a good idea to stop looking outward and stop using things, right? To stop interacting with all these tools that I've come so much to love in the past. And I did, and the feelings are still inside of us, but here's my conclusion as of right now, this moment. Things are always changing. That's why the intro to this video is called Anything Could Happen, because in my reality, anything could. I could be anybody. I'm a new person every single moment. That's the truth. But right now, whoa. Right now, the person that I am has come to the conclusion that we are here. Out of the infiniteness of the universe that you are, you came to be in this human, you came to be here, I came to be Nathan, and I came to interact in the physical realm. It's like a badass video game. I don't need to use cheat codes and realize how to hack the game because I came here to play the game. You know what I'm saying? So I continue to use tools. I continue to reach out and touch the physical because I am here. And it was tools of transformation that led me to this realization. So thank you so much for watching this Vibes and Frequencies video. Once again, I am being Nathan, so I am Nathan, and I will see you tomorrow for my next Vibes and Frequencies video, because I do videos every single day. Okay, goodbye. See you tomorrow.